as your name is Kushi, so you always happy.
This is okay. So are you ready? Shall we begin with the session?
Yeah, yeah, we can start the session.
Okay. Let's start with a quick introduction. Since we have been meeting for the first time, tell me something
Mhm.
about yourself, your hobbies, what do you like to do in your spare time, what are your interests? Little bit about that, okay?
Okay, so my name is Mahesh Nagda, and I'm from Madhya Pradesh. And I have done my graduation and currently preparing for banking examination in Indore. And my hobbies are playing cricket, listening to music, watching cricket, and traveling and learning new things and reading books are my hobbies. That's all.
Okay. So since you mentioned you love traveling, what all places have you traveled so far?
Not many places, but uh, first of all, the local places around me, uh, which is not very famous, but yeah, famous in my particular region. And then if I talk about far, then I have been to the Himachal Pradesh and Rajasthan.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
are like a beginner in the traveling zone, right?
Yeah, I can say a newbie.
Some
Yeah, true.
okay. Great, Mahesh. And now what do you do? You have completed your graduation or you are
No,
still studying?
no, I've completed my graduation.
Okay.
Currently
And now
preparing
you are
for,
seeking
yeah.
banking. All right.
Mhm.
All right. I wish you very all the best.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So what exams are you aiming at? Like the SBI, IBPS, PO, clerk, what exams? Yeah, or
So
all exams
all the
simultaneously.
exam, all the exams simultaneously, SBI PO clerk, IBPS PO clerk, and RRBs, and some fine other exams like LIC assistants and kind of
RRB. Yeah.
yeah, RBI
Okay,
assistant and
okay, okay.
LIC.
Okay, okay. So like how long have you been preparing for bank examinations?
If I talk about the total duration, then it's been 2 years. But if I because the corona both waves are included, so that's why I would say. But otherwise, it's been 4 to 5 months because in the
Okay.
pandemic,
Dedicatedly, seriously, you started just 4, 5 months back.
yeah. Before that, yeah,
Okay.
it was the corona thing happening, and I was at my home, so it was not like full-fledged preparation.
Okay. No
Mm.
worries. Okay, tell me what brings you here on English Yari? Why are you here on English Yari?
Okay, so here I am from for improving my fluency skill as well as
That I know. But why
and
you want to improve your English?
as we know that English is an international language and it's spoken all over the world. And as I mentioned earlier that I like traveling. So just imagine I am traveling to the other state like southern state of India where most of the people don't know Hindi. They speak either the native language or the English. So for that purpose, as well as I'm looking for the banking exams. So there, yeah, interview can be done in Hindi, but there is also option for English and English help us to grow our in career overall rapidly. And yeah, when
Okay.
we know English, so we are just knowing one extra language, so it is going to help us in every aspect of our life. And these days, as we
Okay.
know, there's in every job, whether it is private sector or the government sector, as you know English, then you are already one step ahead from that of others who don't know proper English or fluent in English. So this can be a plus point
Exactly.
at that time.
Yeah. Definitely. Always knowing an extra language among other people adds an ace to your skills, right? Adds an ace to your personality. You stand out among other persons.
Um,
Yeah.
by the way,
Okay, so
can
go
I
on.
know something about you? Where are you from and what do you do?
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Khushi. I'm your tutor for this session. And a while ago, I joined English Yari. I am
Mhm.
still a student. I am pursuing English honors from Delhi University. and English, was always my passion. Like helping people gain their confidence and helping
Mm,
people to present themselves better in front of everyone, to be confident about their personality was always my motive. And I came to know
mm,
English Yari through one of my friends, and I found this very relevant to my interest. So I joined it a while ago, like I have been working here for 4, 5 months, and my hobbies
mm.
include reading, writing, watching series in my spare time, listening to music. Yeah, these are all about me, and I'm from Ghaziabad, UP.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
So as
yeah.
your name
Anything
is
else you want to know
as
about me?
as your name is Kushi, so you always happy.
This is the most like this sentence people use. Most of the people say it as soon as they hear my name. They're like, "You're always Khushi. You are always Khush. That's why your name is Khushi. Your parents kept your name Khushi." I try to be happy, but sometimes people get emotional. But most of the time, I am happy.
Mhm.
I can't see you, Mahesh. Please turn your camera towards
Wait,
turn
wait,
your
wait.
front camera on. Yeah.
Now, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm really enjoying talking to you. You have a happy face. So I really enjoy talking to you.
Okay, so I'm talking to happiness, so that's why I'm supposed to be happy.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, tell me, Mahesh, how long have you been practicing English? Like this communicating, speaking
Okay,
skills.
so
How long have you been practicing for?
it's been 3 or 4 months, approximately.
Okay.
I've been doing this.
Okay, okay. And is this your first time subscription? First subscription on English Yari?
Yeah, it's my first time that,
Okay,
and my
before
first.
this, before Okay.
Mhm.
Before this also, were you learning from some professional platform or were you practicing on your own?
Yeah, I'm practicing my own as well as I doing practice on the other platform also.
Okay, okay. Tell me what were your methods of practicing English basically on your own when you were practicing on your own? How did you used to, practice?
Okay, so I speak to myself in my mind whenever I'm doing something. I speak to myself. Apart from that, when we imagine something and like it's like fantasy or maybe anything else, I try to think in English and speak in English. Just imagine that I'm standing in a
Yeah.
uh, say podium and addressing a number of people and telling them how I get success or kind of things that how I achieve the things. And I imagine myself as a very famous personality.
Oh, that is, a very nice thing. Everyone should consider himself a nice personality and practice this way.
And
This I connect with you on this point because I also do this. Like, when I also have certain goals in for my life. So, like, if I'll be a successful person, I'll go for the public speaking part, and then I'll also deliver a speech. So, how will I speak? So, I also practice this in my mind. This is the best way one can do.
yeah, and apart even I got dream like this that I am addressing a
Wonderful,
number of
wonderful.
people are sitting in front of me and I'm telling them my story, how I achieved this, how I come here, and kind of things. I got dreams like that.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, tell me, Mahesh, what are your major areas where you target improvement? Like your fluency part, your grammar part, or your pronunciation part?
I would say not grammar because I have been almost know all the structure of the grammar. But what happens is that I can't make sentence instantly. I know the rules, I know the words, but I can't make them instantly. And sometimes, yeah, some words are there which I can't pronounce very well. So I would say fluency as well as a little bit of pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
See, what I would suggest you is you continue practice, okay? Continue practicing
Mhm.
on a regular basis because only practicing can, help you overcome this fear of instant speaking.
Mhm.
Okay, because there will be times when you will be fluent with English, but you will get nervous When you'll meet new people, when you'll talk to new people, you will get nervous because you'll be meeting them for the first time. So already you have all the grammar rules, you are thorough with all the grammar rules, but you will be very nervous to speak in front of them. Okay, so practicing can only help you to gain that confidence, to gain that speed, to gain that fluency. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so did you go through the topic that was allotted to you?
Yes, I have gone through the topic document.
Okay, okay. Okay, tell me, as soon as you hear this word teenage, what comes to your mind instantly? A rapid fire question. Like, what comes instantly to your mind when I say
Outside,
teenage?
outside teenage is the best part of our life because in that age we are like not kid and not adult, but in that phase of our life we are like not responsible much. We are like enjoying our life. In childhood we don't have that much freedom, but in teenage we have freedom as well as time, as well as we can ask money, ask for money for from our parents. So we are like living our life to the fullest. If we talk about adulthood, then we have to take decision, we have to think of our careers, we have to do many things, we have to take big decisions of our life. But in teenage there is nothing like that. We can only do one thing, is enjoy and enjoy and enjoy. So I would say teenage is the
Exactly.
best part of our life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so do you have any like any special memory about your teenage?
Not any special, but I would say still we used to go for playing cricket in the every evening with the friends. So that is the moment which I miss the most, because at that time just came from the school back and then just throwing our bag and just running to the grounds and playing with the friends till late night. So it used to be a fun.
Okay, okay. So you miss that fun element in your life now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Mahesh, tell me, how were your school days? Like, are you still connected with your school friends? Are you still in touch with them, or you don't have any contact with your school friend?
Yeah. So, for talk about my high school, so I was doing study in my village. So all of my friends from my village. So yeah, we still meet somehow, and because we are living in the same village, so we keep meeting. But if I talk about my high secondary, then I went to the school which was out of my village in the city. So talk about those friends, then yeah, some of them are still in connect with me on WhatsApp and some social sites. So still with
Okay,
in connect with them, but I don't say that the phase of that time and now we are the same in touch with them.
okay, okay,
We are
okay. So
just in
like
touch
you,
now, but
you
we are just in touch
okay,
now
no,
as
not
like
on a
also.
regular basis, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Tell me, Mahesh, do you think that teenage is that phase of life where people do like most of the mistakes? They commit most of
Yeah,
the mistakes of their life during teenage. Do you feel like I'm saying right?
definitely it happens because in teenage we don't have much experience. We are just came out of our childhood, and as we know that child is compared to the god, and we are kids are gods. Like so, in that time we don't know what is right for us, which is wrong for us. We like just exposed to the new world, and in that time we take many wrong decision and etc. Some fall in love
Okay,
with
okay.
girls and then broke up, etc. This is the
Yeah,
main part, I
these
would say.
are the most usual things children basically do during their teenage. As soon as they hit 16, 17, these are
Same
the
thing. And
most
then
usual
they
things.
realize that there are other important thing we should focus on.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have any advice for those age grouped students? Do you have any advice for them?
If I can give advice, so I would say enjoy your teenage, but because teenage is a time where if you get good mentorship and you get good advice from the seniors, then I would say you can achieve success in your very early in your life. Because at that point of time what happens is that some of kids doing engineering, doctor, MBBS and kind of thing just because their parents are forcing him to do that. But I would say at
Exactly.
this point of time, when is just passed out of the 10th and 12th, so they should be given the right direction that he should focus on the things that he is interested in and he can do well in life. It's not about if I'm good at math, so I should go for the engineering. It's not necessary. Even if I'm interested in somewhere else, so I should go with that.
Exactly, exactly. You're absolutely right. Okay, tell me, Mahesh, how should their parents deal with, these type of students, like these teenage students basically, like if they find them, doing some things which are not beneficial for them in their future. And so how should, uh, like it is said, that making teenagers understand about the right and the wrong is very difficult. So how should their parents deal with with that age group students or children?
Okay, so I would say parents should be friendly as well as they can be elder brother like relation. They should not just like be a father or anything else.
Yeah.
Even they should prepare the kid that if something wrong or right happen with their kids or they want to take any decision, they can first of all they come with they come up with the parents and ask them about the things if they are that much friendly. So it will be easier for parents to handle the teenage phase over the kids, because when they
Yeah.
are friendly it will be easier to handle, because when the kids is saying everything to the parents and they can tackle the situation because they have the experience, they know what is right for him and wrong. If
Yeah, yeah.
your kid is scared of you and can't share anything with you, then it can create a problem if he somehow take wrong decision in his life or her life.
Exactly, exactly. So how can, according to you, how can we make, teenagers understand, like if you find your younger sibling, trapped in all these activities, like, teenagers get addicted to some mischievous activities like alcohol, drinking, drugs, or gambling, So if you find, one of your friends sibling or your own younger sibling is addicted to these or is trapped in these in such activities, so how would you deal with him deal with him or her? How will you make him or her understand about that those situations, about the right aspects and the wrong aspects? How would you deal with him?
So first of all, as I said earlier that in this phase, uh, this is very sensitive phase of anyone's life. Teenage is the very sensitive phase. So when
Exactly.
I, as I have a younger brother, so I will keep in touch with him where he's going, a little bit of tracking, not just like stalking him, but a little bit of tracking what he's doing and what is his friend circle. And if his
Yeah.
friend circle is good, then 99.99% chances that nothing wrong is going to happen. The main reason
Yeah.
behind them is the friend circle of his. So I would try to keep in touch with the people who are good guys. So
Okay, okay,
yeah.
wonderful, wonderful.
Mm.
Yeah, so you have really nice tricks to make any teenager understand what is right and wrong. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me, it is said that, teenagers have like teenagers have most of the times mood swings. They are sometimes irritated, sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're emotional. So how, and parents, just backfire their children. Like,
Mm.
why are you always irritated? They shout at them, they also turn irritated to them. They also reply in an irritated manner. So do you feel those parents are right on their part, or should they, change a little bit according to their children?
Okay, so I would say not every time, but yeah, sometimes it's okay to shouting on kids because we should parents should have even kids should have a little bit of fear as well as respect of their parents. If parents is doing nothing when the kid is doing wrong, then I would say it's going to spoil his life. So it is necessary,
Exactly.
not all the time, but when the mistake is negligible, try to take handle the situation easily and make him understand that that's not good and right.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now last question. My last question to you, Mahesh, is if you ever get a chance to reunite with your teenage friends, the childhood friends, and you all decide to, relive your one of the moments from childhood. So what that one moment would be?
Yeah, definitely playing cricket with my teenage friends in the grounds with no
Okay,
responsibility, no tension.
okay. So were you the bowler or the batsman all the time?
I'm all rounder.
Okay. Because there is always one guy who is, just bowling, and as soon as his batting comes, all the friends say that now we'll play other day. Does that
Yeah,
happen? Did that happen to
yeah,
you also?
yeah. Used to happen to not me, but with my friends. We used to do with my friend.
So you used to bully other children.
Not bully, but yeah, making fun of them and teasing them sometimes.
Okay. Everybody
Mm.
does that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have reached to the end of our session. Mahesh, do you have any queries, any sort of doubts you can ask me?
Now you can give your feedback regarding my session.
Yeah. Okay, see, what I have observed through this session is that, you definitely require practice on a regular basis because you know what sentence you need to say next, but you are stucking somewhere. That speed is
Mhm.
missing. That fluency is definitely missing. So that will go eventually when you practice on a regular basis. Okay. So keep practicing, and because when you practice, you will realize your mistakes on your own. Like I am, you are taking a long gap here, or you are making the use of wrong sentence here. So eventually, you will start realizing your own mistakes. So keep practicing because practicing only can help you gain your fluency and confidence. Okay?
Sure. Thank you so much. And it was nice talking to you.
Yeah. Same here. Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night.